Well, I mean, I'm here because I'm a Yorkshireman, basically. That's, I think, the clue's in the accent, I think. At least I hope so, anyway, the elocution lessons and everything. Yeah, I'm here because it's Yorkshire, and Yorkshire's in my blood. And this is a fantastic vision, actually, that the Northern Powerhouse should be the people's powerhouse, really. It's the Northern people's powerhouse. So I'm here to underline that message. It's nothing without the people of the North. Well, I talked about the inverse care law, and of course, as the chief executive of an organisation which is a social care, social enterprise, Turning Point, we work with people at the sharp end of the inverse care law. And basically, what we're saying in my speech is that if we don't include those people in our considerations of the North and the power of the North, then it's going to be very expensive, and we're going to make those people suffer more. And the fact of the matter is, we're not including those people, and we're already spending money that we should be spending downstream, upstream, on services that they shouldn't need, because we could prevent a lot of their requirements for A&E and emergency services and all that. So that's what I was trying to make the point, that we can't have a powerhouse without everyone. There are three things I'd like the People's Powerhouse to achieve. The first is a real vision for the North, an inclusive vision. And what I mean by that, it is true, without vision, people die. It's like, what is this for? And my view, it's about creating a community across the North in which young people, well, all people of the North can thrive. I mean, it's a simple thing, but it's rarely said. So if you can set out a clear vision of what that means, decent jobs, decent healthcare, decent housing, I think you're away. That'd be the first thing. The second thing is that I think I'd like to see new ways in which we deliver that. So let's see collaboration. I talked about the organisation Collaboration, which I set up. Collaborate. I talked about if we keep doing things the same old way, we won't get to that vision. So I want to see some new collaborative structures. Local authorities working with the private sector, working with the not-for-profit sector to deliver services in partnership with people, not for people or to people, but with people. That's the second thing. And there's already some signs of that. If you look at what Oldham's doing, you look at what Doncaster's doing, that's the kind of thing that I'd like to see. And I think the third thing is a real economic signal to the rest of the country that the North isn't the place that basically survives at the whim of the South. That the North is driving the economy. It's really delivering. It's starting to deliver the kind of value that makes this country great and greater still. And that's particularly important in light of Brexit. The fact of the matter is, whether you're an inner or an outer, it's going to cause massive uncertainty. And I think the only solution we have is to start generating economic value from within the North. I think when I talk about generating the economy from within the North, I talk about the new forms of business. Well, not new really, but growing forms of new kinds of businesses, social enterprises that aren't just about creating profit which leaves the North or leaves the community, but actually profit that stays in it. Social enterprises that add value to their communities, social enterprises that add value to the environment and are profitable, but the profit is about building long-term value rather than short-term value for people that may not be that interested in the North. And we've got some great examples: Bevan Healthcare, Turning Point, and others that are doing great stuff. That's what we need to build on.